In Logan County, West Virginia, home of the famous Hatfield McCoy family feud, you'll find the premier off-road trail system of the eastern United States. Not only is the Hatfield McCoy trail system arguably the most scenic and adventurous 600 miles of trails in the region, it's also home of the first ever Kawasaki Hoyt Archery adventure ride. If you ever thought that off-road riding and bow hunting could make the perfect match, you would be correct.
I tell you, getting to do this all in one day. My friends back home are hating me right now. This is phenomenal. This is a perfect kind of event for media to get us doing more than just one thing, but experiencing the broad range of the outdoor lifestyle. It's perfect.
Kawasaki gathered journalists from the nation's top power sports and outdoor publications at Hatfield McCoy for an action-packed day of riding the rugged and versatile 4-passenger Kawasaki Teryx4, combined with archery shooting with representatives from Hoyt Archery, Realtree, and Delta Mckenzie products.
My experience riding the Teryx4 today was incredible. You know, how can you go wrong in a place like this, Hatfield McCoy Trails? This is the perfect vehicle for riding at Hatfield.
The Kawasaki Teryx4 was built to take on extreme off-road adventures. We made it durable, starting with its rigid XX reinforced chassis, protected underneath by steel skid plates.
The Teryx4, I'd never been in one, and you know, just looking at it, I knew that it was a quality vehicle, and Kawasaki obviously makes quality vehicles and has for years.
We gave it best-in-class safety and comfort, thanks to the rope-certified cage which surrounds the occupants, connecting to the rigid XX chassis, plus the most leg and overhead room in its class.
Most comfortable UTV I've ever been in. And I'm, a bigger guy. I needed, it's nice to have the space and nice to have a comfortable seat and feel totally at home.
I really found the seats extra comfortable. They are by far the most comfortable seats on any side-by-side I've tested.
We made it capable with a perfectly balanced high-torque 749cc V-twin engine, smooth centrifugal clutch-equipped fully automatic CVT transmission, adjustable independent suspension, and 10.8 inches of ground clearance.
It's got a lot of power, very responsive. Whenever you need that power, it's there with the touch of the throttle. The power's right there, right when you need it. It's as soon as you touch that throttle, it's there. So I didn't have any problems with getting up any hills or getting through any sections because the power's immediate.
The suspension on this unit is one of the greatest suspensions that I've ever experienced.
You can hit any big hole, big rock, G-outs.
The addition of electric power steering means the Teryx4 is easier to maneuver, thanks to reduced steering effort and less bump feedback transferred back to the steering wheel.
I really like the power steering. It just makes life so much easier on the trails, especially in the rock areas we were riding today in the Hatfield McCoy system.
We made it versatile. With its wide-track 62-inch width and tightest in-class turning radius of 16.7 feet, the Teryx4 is sure-footed and can maneuver through tight turns where the competition will leave you searching for reverse.
It's a 4-person vehicle, but it really drives like a 2-person vehicle. It's a performance vehicle. You never get the sense you're riding a big vehicle, but Kawasaki actually packed a lot of features into a shorter chassis length, so you're not getting hung up as you come over a hill.
Well, what was fun today is I have never been on an ATV before, let alone a side-by-side, and really didn't know what to expect. I expected it would drive similar to a car, and it really did. It was very easy to drive, a lot of fun. The challenging part, I think, was just reading the trail.
To come to an area where there's so much rich history like the Hatfield McCoy legend, which is only a few miles from where we're sitting at right now, it is remarkable. And for a guy that likes history and to see the beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous mountains here in West Virginia.
You know, the area kind of reminds me of where I grew up, and I just love the woods and the open country and fresh air, and the trails just go on endlessly, and there's such a variety of terrain and difficulty. I just love it.
After putting the Kawasaki Teryx4 through its paces, it was time for the group to experience the latest in archery technology from Hoyt Archery and Delta Mckenzie products. Hoyt Archery is the leader in modern bow technology with their line of compound and recurve bows. Delta Mckenzie makes targets to fit the needs of a wide variety of bow hunters and shooters. Along with Realtree, makers of the camo pattern used on all of Kawasaki's camouflage models, including the Teryx4, this day was the complete package.
All right. Outside though.
Chip is an excellent shot. He's on my team. Wait till you see this shot.
I have not shot a bow and arrow for 20-some years, so have not used this latest equipment. And what I found was it's very easy to use. I was able to pick it up, and after a few practice shots, do well.
Yeah, Parker. Hey, Rob, man, I told you, we're going to win.
This was 100% my first time ever firing a bow. I have a Nerf bow at home. I don't think that counts. And while I'm shooting bows and arrows, I'm shooting them at targets made by Delta Sport and like this one over here, and you know, it's been great.
I think the tying in of the ATVing, the camouflage, the targets, the bow and arrows, it all goes together so well.
The idea of having both experiences to be able to ride and then shoot, do something that I've never done before, it was great, really cool.